Hello, my name is Lanky-Brit, and this is the first in a series of instructional videos for the Minecraft Structure Planner, which is an application I've been working on for a while now. Okay, this is the general information video, so I'm going to use a very simple circle structure to show you the basic functionality of the application. So this is the window as it appears when you first open the Minecraft Structure Planner. Everything that you want to do is really driven from this structures menu. If I click it open here, you can see a variety of different structures, ranging from a simple circle, a hemispherical dome, sphere, domed roof buildings, torus, to a set of bridges, different types of mazes, fractals. This is a special Easter Island model that allows you to create heads based off of your character's Minecraft skin, and then finally the most complex of the tabs, the freeform tab and the pixel art tab. As I said, we're going to select a circle tab for this demonstration. So if I come up here and click on circle, you'll see that there's a circle tab appears. Okay, the first thing you need to do with any of these models is to fill out the base configuration information and generate your model. So in this case we're going to do a very simple circle of radius 6. So I enter 6 into the radius, I click on generate, and the circle plan appears. This is actually the height map plan, as you can see. This shows the maximum height that your structure reaches over the whole of your plan footprint. As you can see, because this is a simple circle, it's no higher than one layer. Okay, so let's move across to the plan view. And the plan view is actually showing you your plan in a form which you can manipulate slightly. So this slider down the bottom that ranges from 0.25 times to 2 times is actually the scale of the blocks or cells that appear in your plan. So if I slide to the right, you can see that it zooms in. If I slide to the left, your plan zooms out. It's not a whole lot of use for something that's as small as a radius 6 circle, but when you start working with much larger plans, you're going to find that very useful. The layer slider allows you to change the different layers in your plans. As you can see though, this is a single layer plan, it's just a circle, so we only have one layer available. You'll see this one used more in later videos. The third tab is the 3D projection tab, and that allows you to see what your design is going to look like in 3 dimensions. So if I zoom out of the circle here, and I apologize for the small amount of screen real estate used, I'm trying to stop the video software from crashing, and it seems to have some problems with larger videos. This is the 3-dimensional display or representation of your design. If you click in there, you can actually use the cursor keys to rotate the design clockwise and anti-clockwise. You can use the up and down arrows to tilt the design, and if you hold down Shift and use the cursor keys, you can actually translate the design around, place it wherever you want to best see what you've created. On the left hand side is the texture palette for the simple designs. As you can see, it contains most of the Minecraft textures. You can pick any of these different block types. Let's take the lime green wool, and if I select that by left clicking on it, you'll see that our structure changes and is now displayed using the new texture. You can pick any of these blocks and it will retexture your design for you. And there we go, we'll have it as soul sand. And the final tab is the Notes tab, and this allows us to actually enter notes and keep track of what we're building. So in this case I might just put that I'll put a simple single layer circle of radius 6. Obviously not a particularly useful comment to put into this file, but you'll find it very useful if you're doing multi-session builds and you wish to actually track your progress throughout the builds, or if you wish to make notes for a team build. You can place them in here and they will all be preserved along with your file when it's saved. So we're going to go back to the plan view, which is our standard view for any of these models. And now I'm going to show you a couple of the extra things that you can do with the Structure Planner. The simplest, of course, is to go to the File menu, and if you click Save, you'll find that you can save down your structure. The default type here is a Minecraft structure planner file. Okay, so we're going to save it as circle. Click save, and there we go, it's now saved. You can see the tab name has changed to represent the file name that you've just saved to, and you've also lost the asterisk, meaning that the file was modified. Okay, if we come up to File, we can also export schematic. Now the difference between save and export is that save will save your file as a Minecraft structure planner file, which is one that we can definitely reload into the structure planner at any time. When you're exporting, the file formats that you're saving as aren't guaranteed to be supported for import on the structure planner, and you'll see why if we pop the files of type drop down. You can see that you can export as an MCEdit schematic file, which will allow you to use MCEdit to import your structure directly into your game world, or you can export as a plan image file. If I select the MCEdit schematic file, this works exactly the same way as the usual file save. You'll see no difference, apart from the fact that it'll save it as a schematic file. If you save as a plan image file, this is actually something that you can use to share plans between people working on a multiplayer project. You'll see here that there are a few extras that appear when you save as a plan image file. If I do circle image as the file name, you can see you can choose the cell size that you wish your plan to be displayed using. Let me drop down to, say, 20. And if I touch the preview button here, it'll actually open an image window that shows you the preview. This will probably be outside of the recording area, so I'll just have to shuffle the window back in for you. Here we go. And that is actually a preview of the image file that will be generated if you export using image. I'm going to close this window. The next is import schematic. Now you can actually import data from a couple of different places here. You can import from Binvox schematics. If anybody's used Binvox, that converts things like 3D Studio models into a voxel-based format. You can actually import those Binvox files directly, and when you do that, you can select the texture that the blocks will be imported as. You can also import files from the popular Ruins mod for Minecraft. That actually allows you to create randomized but defined structures which are actually ruins for the landscape. This will actually read the ruins text files that act as configuration for the Ruins mod and allow you to automatically generate structures based on those specifications. And the final import, of course, is the MCEdit schematic file, so you can take things from your playing world using MCEdit, export them as schematics, and then load them into the structure planner for further modification. The final file menu item is the print dialog. If I select print and move the dialog across into the visible area, you can see that this opens a standard Java print dialog, and unsurprisingly, it will allow you to actually print your plans out. One of the things that you can do if you're running on a Windows machine is to print to an XPS document writer if you have Office installed. That's a great way of being able to export your plans in a format that will be can be read by everybody else on a Windows machine. Okay, that's the basics of the Microsoft Structure Planner. I hope you found this video useful.